the Lord forever. The great shepherd, in his infinite wisdom, has gathered to his flock a good man, an honest man, a simple man. Henry Lee Carter was a printer, a devoted husband, and the proud father of a daughter who has reached national fame as a television star. And well, he should have been proud.
Steph, you know, you must be on that plane tonight.
I don't need you to hold my hand to go to the airport. Is that why you came?
You're doing everything you can to blow this movie.
I hate this goddamn film.
Just like you hate your series.
Shows have this thing they call a hiatus.
Is
when
that
they
right?
don't work. Yes, it's during that time she can be doing the movie.
Oh, how wonderful.
Stephanie, I want you to meet Reverend Jules' wife, and this is their little neighbor friend, Barbara.
How do you do?
Miss Carter, I just want you to know how very much we enjoy seeing you on TV every week.
Thank
And
you.
your mama says you're going to be doing a movie next. Isn't that exciting?
And Barbara was wondering if you'd mind giving her your autograph, and I was sure you
course,
wouldn't mind.
sure.
Just give her your book and step right over there. Reverend Jules, I
Miss
want
Carter,
you to...
what's it like to be famous?
Stephanie's manager from home.
Hello.
Thank
You have to smile a lot when you don't feel like it.
Remember how you always wanted me to fix you a cup of hot cocoa with a marshmallow on top when you couldn't go out and play?
Yes, and I'm sure I haven't had anything with so much sugar in it since.
Oh, we bought a new color television set to watch your shows.
You did?
And we built this cabinet for it.
That's really nice.
Yes. Oh, I reupholstered your daddy's chair 4 or 5 years ago. I hadn't done it when you were home last.
No.
And we made a scrapbook of all your clippings. Journey to a Star. You were so young there. I just love the way they did your hair here. It's so becoming. This is my favorite picture of you. It's so lovely. Do you remember that when
Where are the box of Daddy's things you found in the garage?
Oh, I always love rainy days better than any other time because I'd have you all to myself. Here. What in the world are you finding? I didn't even know he had that box.
He kept his 692 scorecard.
Heavenly days, what a hideous picture of me.
Oh, come on, Mom, you look real pretty.
Oh, harmonica. I've forgotten all about that.
Did he used to play way down upon the Swanee River?
Oh, Lord, he probably did. I think he played Home on the Range and all those tunes for you. Well, you remember him letting you wear this around the house, don't you?
Oh, gosh, I remember that sweater.
What's this?
Oh, let me see.
Stephanie, do you know what that is? That's your old tricycle bell.
My tricycle bell.
Oh, imagine your daddy keeping it all these years. Oh, your little red tricycle with a little bell on the handlebars. Do you remember it?
I think I do.
Oh, Stacia, do you remember the game we used to play with your tricycle on a deck of cards? I can just see us playing it day after day. I'd be dusting, or washing clothes, cooking, whatever I happen to be doing at the moment.
I have 5 cards.
Good for you. Let's see if you can get another one. How many ships did Columbus have, and what were their names?
He has 3 ships, and the names were the Nina, the Pinta, and the Santa Maria.
There, Senora, that's remarkable. I never dreamed you'd remember all that.
I get a card.
Jiminy Cricket, you're smart as a whip. And I mean, we play that game until you got all 52 cards.
What would happen when I didn't know the answer?
Of course, that was my way of teaching you. I'd inject one that you didn't know about every 5th question.
Ask me another one.
Who was the first man to sail around the world?
Do I know, Mommy?
Maybe you don't, honey. I better tell you. Magellan was the first man to sail around the world. Say that.
Magellan was the first man to sail around the world.
Good. Now, let's see. Aha! When was the Declaration of Independence signed?
1492.
She. You know better than that. Now, what happened in 1492?
Columbus discovered America in 1492.
Of course. Now, when was the Declaration of Independence signed?
1776.
Now, you know that it is.
Mommy,
Hmm?
could you make me a book to sail in the bathtub?
You mean you quit before you got all your deck of cards? A winner never quits, and a quitter never wins. Now, do you want to be a quitter? No. Now, who was the first man to sail around the world?
Magellan was the first man to sail around the world.
Fishy, that's just great, darling. Who knows? You may be the first woman president of the United States. That's what I thought you'd be. The first woman president, or a genius. Anyway, I knew you were most unusual.
Why was it so important?
Well, there's no greater happiness than excelling. You know that. That is happiness. Failure's not happiness. Unless you excel, you fail. That's where this box of old pictures has been. I thought I'd left it in the attic in New Orleans. I knew I hadn't seen it in Camden. Your daddy gave me this box full of candy on Valentine's Day when I was 16. He was such a lovely boy. Well, here I am with all my girlfriends.
Where?
Oh, my, I had such big dreams. I wanted to do something great in one of the arts.
Why didn't you try? You used to sing, you loved to write.
Well, it was depression, a small town, nobody reached out. Besides, my daddy thought a girl shouldn't do anything except get married and have a baby. Like the day I asked him if he'd send me to college. He set me down so flat it just knocked everything out of me. He just laughed and laughed. That was the biggest joke of his life.
Did you resent having me?
Oh, no. Oh, no. You were my whole life.